Okay, I guess I'm live. um, Not sure. Let's see here. This is a test of doing Hangout on Air again, and I'm finding some errors. Okay, that before I get started, I wanted to set up the room for my next Hangout, and excuse me. Not sure if this is going to work or not. Says there's an error hanging my app. So I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, so the apps aren't working. I was trying to hide my dresser in the background um, by using one of the apps that it's like a green screen effect, but it's not allowing me to do it. So you guys get to see my junky dresser. Okay, I'm doing Hangout on Air, and I'm inviting you to go along with me on my 8-week challenge to wellness and weight loss and body pain. I want to get rid of my body pain and become feeling more, healthier than what I have been feeling lately. And I'm gonna tell you, the story is this: a friend of mine that I met online. Her name is Elaine White. She invited me to, she challenged me actually to a product that she's been using for 2 years. And, she was willing to send me some samples. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll try it. Because I've tried a lot of things online and doesn't necessarily mean it was in a MLM and I was testing out the MLM and I was leading from the aspects of making money. Well, a lot of the products work, but this is what I found out about many of the products that I tried, and I've tried a lot. Um, the type of diagnosis that I have, or rather what the doctor says I have, seems to outgrow the benefits of many products. So because I was experiencing that with products, I decided that I wasn't going to try any more products. Go along with what the doctor said, and I'm really not big on what doctors have to give me because they're giving you nothing but a band-aid on a situation. But I wasn't getting long-term results from a lot of the products that I was using. Now, don't get me wrong, I liked a lot of the products that I used. One of my favorite was Sizzle. And but I did experience the situation of changes within the company, which in turn did not allow me to stay active. Things changed. So I just kind of gave up and dealt with my body pain. And I tell you, for the last 6 months, I have digressed to a point where I'm walking with a cane right now. I'm walking with a cane. I can barely stand straight up. Um, I've lost a muscle mass in my thighs, especially my right thigh. Um, I have not got clarity of focus with my thinking. I have extreme back pain in my spine, at the lower part of my spine. The back pain feels like someone is grabbing me with both hands and twisting my body right at the lower part of my spine, and I'm going to basically they're going to break me in half. And it hurts really bad. I don't know any other way of putting it. Um, and when I step, especially when I step on my right leg, I'm experiencing a loss of balance, inability to hold my weight, which is why I'm walking with a cane. I've reached a point in my life where, because doctors can't do anything for me, or they're not trying to do anything for me, I don't know what the problem is. Um, I was looking at motorized wheelchairs because the quality of life that I deserve and I should have, and the reason why I say I should have it because I want it, is because my mother at my age could run rings around me right now. She had none of these issues at 61. I'm 61 years old. I turned 61 the 16th of July of this year. And I feel like I've been robbed of my quality of life. So with that said, let me tell you where I'm at right now. The diagnosis that they have given me, and understand, I don't co-sign to them. I just don't. I don't co-sign to them. It's what the doctor says because that's what they need to believe. I believe that there's something better, and this is being done to me by the genetically modified foods that I have to buy at the grocery store. Everything is so screwed up right now that you hardly can get around the genetically modified foods. Even going to the farmer's market and buying foods that are heirloom and not genetically modified still puts you at a very limited amount of foods that you have of options to eat. So you're going to have to go down that road with some of the things that you choose to eat. You don't have to. You know, I understand you don't have to eat those foods, but you're limited in choices. So to tell you that, I'm conscious about what I'm going to put in my body because I don't want to feel bad. I do want quality of life. And without quality of life, if you're not thriving, you're dying. I have been there. I've been so in body pain that all I could do was lay on the couch and moan from sun up to sundown. This has been a long process for me. And if you're going through it, take note. I understand where you are. Many people don't. They just think you're lazy and you're not trying anymore, and you're looking for a pity party, but you really are in body pain. And you want people to understand what you're going through. Well, I'm here to tell you I do. And I'm sharing this with my social media so you guys can see that there may be an answer. I don't know. I don't know. I can only share with you what it's been for me. And what it'll be for you is up to you. The product that I'm embarking down, and the reason why I'm making this video is because her 3-day challenge was an eye-opener. I could not believe the circumstances that it hit me with. And I've tried a lot. I went down the Ganoderma process and it worked, but it had adverse effects on my body because too much Ganoderma can actually make your bowels toxic. And it, excuse what I'm fixing to say right now, but it's the truth. If you get too much Ganoderma in your body, it will affect your pancreas, your liver, the bile duct in your liver, and it flushes more nutrients out than you can afford to. So you have to know what the right amount of Ganoderma is all about to be in your body, and each person's different. It was a good product and I enjoyed it, but it had the adverse effects of it can become toxic in your body if you get too much of it, and you had to do it through coffee. Okay. You don't have to do it through coffee, but that was the way it was offered to me. That was the way I was introduced to it. And that was the way I chose to receive it, until I realized that coffee is one of those luxuries. We have to choose whether we're going to have it in our body or not. I've reached a point like cigarettes where I think coffee is not a benefit to my body, because it affects my ability to get deep REM sleep. It's so much we have to deal with, and there's so much we don't know, that I'm realizing now that it might be a benefit over here, it might be a negative over here, and you're in the middle trying to figure it all out. So, because I love coffee, that's why I didn't have a problem taking the Ganoderma through the coffee. But it was affecting my ability to sleep at night, get good deep REM sleep. It's because that's where your body heals itself. The universe has its clock of its own. And if we're not in alignment with that clock, you're not going to get the benefits that you're looking for. But anyway, she sent me the samples, and I was procrastinating, like, okay, when am I going to do this? So I finally did the 3-day challenge. And in a matter of about 24 hours, she called me, and I was like, I didn't even realize it until she said it to me. Debbie, how do you feel? And it made me consciously think about my body, because I was doing my normal daily method of operation for my business and doing things online. And I stopped for that one moment and felt my body, and I'm like, oh my God, I woke up in no pain. And I'm like, Elaine, I have no body pain. And she said, well, that's why I called you, because I wanted to see where you were and with the 3-day challenge. And I tried it, and I was like, I had done it the day before, and I put the patch on. You can see the patch right there. And I took my 2 little pills, and I took a whole packet of the shake. And I'm not big on shakes, okay? I'm not one of those that gets into the smoothies and all that stuff, okay? So I did it though for her to test out the water. And in 24 hours, what I have been, searching for, it gave me. And then I did the next day, the second day, and then I did the third day. By the third day, I was walking better. I consciously didn't think of the cane. I just walked. And I was walking, not fully erect like you should, but I noticed that my balance was okay. And I didn't have that pain in my thigh and that fear of falling. And that was just 3 days of the product. And then for reasons that I didn't tell her, I decided to put it on the back burner because my business was more important for me to invest my money in. And my business is, I run an Amazon store. And I thought, okay, I need to invest into my product and get it, my product built up. So I did that instead of investing in me and feeling better. So about 2 weeks after that 3-day challenge, I was in so much pain. I was getting no sleep at night. Even though I was on my BiPAP machine, I was walking with the cane, and it was like, oh my God, I began to have irritable bowel symptoms. My clarity and ability to multitask was diminished. And that 3-day challenge lasted me about 10 days. So I'm like, wow, this is deep. And unfortunately, I had to wait until another 2 weeks before I could order the product due to financial reasons. So I'm like, okay, the next 2 weeks were excruciating. Let me just tell you that. Uh, I couldn't wait to order the product, and I couldn't wait, believe me, to receive the product. And with that said, got my product. Here it is. I don't know if you can see the box. I'm looking at my monitor, and it's kind of reverse. But I got my product. I got my patch on. Today's my first day of my 8-week challenge. Here's the patches come in this. I don't know if it's coming through for you guys, if it's backwards or not, or if it's just backwards for me. And here's my box of peels. But this is called Thrive by LaVelle. And I'm live. Oh. And they can see you.
I'm sorry.
Close the door. You knock when you come in my
She's
office.
really good businesswoman.
Yeah. Oh, shut up. That's my teenage daughter. Well, she's not a teenager anymore. She's not. This is her last year of teen. She's 19 as of the 27th of August. And she doesn't even live with me no more. So, you know, she's visiting today. And that's why I'm like, I announced I was going to be live and online. And here she comes slamming through my office door. So I apologize. That's the perks of working from home. Anyway, what I was saying to you was this. I don't do video blogs and all that stuff, but although I wanted to, I have decided to chart my progress. I'm on, now this is the funny thing, and I'm going deep. The minute I got the box, I opened it up, and I actually had already had some coffee and toast and a piece of pizza, my lunch. I opened the box and I immediately took the first 2 pills. And it's designed to take before you do anything in the morning, before you do anything other than going to the bathroom. It's designed to start then. And what I did was I popped 2 pills in my first day of pills, and I put my patch on, and it's to be worn for 24 hours. And then when you put the next day's patch on, you put it in a different spot, like on this arm versus this arm. You don't want to keep the patch in the same spot every day. You move it around your body. Because I haven't had time to really get into the information of it, I can't give you more on that other than I know that. Excuse me. But this is my first day, and I'm sharing it with you guys because if you're dealing with fibromyalgia, this is supposed to help you with your diabetes, and that's one of my diagnoses. If you're high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease, these things are derivative by inflammation to the body. That's the one thing I've learned about all of these is they're contributors of inflammation of the body. So if you're dealing with inflammation of the body and the diagnosis is out of it, especially back pain, I mean, that back pain can outshadow everything else because it really does kick your butt. Then follow me on this challenge. And then not only that, I tell you what I'm willing to do. If you want to do the 3-day challenge and you're willing to pay the shipping and handling, I will send you a 3-day packet. A 3-day of the shake, a 3-day of the peels, and a 3-day of the patches. And let you do the 3-day challenge. Okay? You let me know, post a comment at the bottom of this video or connect with me in Facebook and just tell me, I want the 3-day challenge. I'm willing to pay for shipping and handling. for you to send me the product. And then I'm gonna make another video about that so you guys can get the product, the 3 days challenge for just shipping and handling. It's business. I don't have money to throw away. I'm just being honest and straight and fair with you. I want you to do the 3 day challenge. I don't have it. I am not an affiliate of this company. So therefore it's not about me making money or me. I'm just a customer, but because I have the ability to get the product without buying a whole shipment. So you can't go to the company site and buy 3 days supply. You see what I'm saying? But because I am a customer, I will send you a 3 day challenge supply for shipping and handling. So I'm actually giving you my product. I'm not charging you for it, but I want you to pay for the shipping and handling. That's only fair. And you start a 3 day challenge, like I did, and see what you think of the product. But in the meantime, if you're still not sure, follow me on my challenge. I'm going to try and keep these updated as often as I can. I would like to say every 2 to 3 days. I'll make a little short video because this one's getting kind of long. I was trying to look at the clock. I guess I've been going for about 10 minutes running my mouth. Maybe 15 since I started this hangout. I got one coming up at 7 o'clock. It's just simply a hangout meetup for me and whoever comes on to just talk, just have a conversation and share whatever the topic will be. But this is my introductory to my social media of my 8-week challenge to thrive, get rid of body pain, lose weight. Oh, and what I was going to tell you, it immediately, this is the thing I like about Lavelle, and I almost forgot to share this with you guys. It immediately sent me to the bathroom. I know that sounds crazy, and I shouldn't be saying that, but it did. It's immediately, I could feel it. I'm like, oh boy, it's going to detox me right away. It did. It sent me to the bathroom, and the first time you get detoxed on this Thrive, don't be surprised. It immediately sent me, and that's the other thing about this product is it detoxes you, which gets all of the chemicals and the bad stuff out of you, and it doesn't overdo it from what I could tell. I mean, I haven't done a whole 30 days, so I can't really be sure, but from what I saw from the 3 day challenge that I took from Elaine, by the 3rd day, I was perfect. And the thing that got me was that product carried on up to 10 days. When I had no product, I was still feeling the benefits of it up to 10 days. That is nice. So that actually tells me I could buy a 30-day supply and stretch it into maybe 45 to 50 days, depending on how I choose to use it. So you think about that. I'm going to end this Hangout on Air by saying thank you for watching my video. If you're not live here with me now, and let me check and make sure I got no questions in the chat. Okay, no questions in the chat. So with that said, thanks for listening to my video. Post up on my Facebook wall that you want the 3 day challenge, or below this video, even if it's 6 months from now, I will send you a link to a page that you can opt in and get the 3 day challenge, the 3 day supply, the combination of the 3 products for 3 days for just shipping and handling. Thank you. You guys subscribe to my channel. I always forget to say that on YouTube. And hey, we're getting ready to go into Labor Day weekend. Have a great holiday. Be safe. Keep an attitude of gratitude. And I wish you love, happiness, and a long life. You guys take care. Bye-bye.